Who here plans to age? Raise your hand if you plan to get older. That's great. The bad news is anyone that's aging is at risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Once we reach the age of 65, our chances of developing any kind of dementia actually double every 5 years. And once Americans reach the age of 85, 1 in 3 of them will have some form of dementia. The learning objectives for our session today are here in your workbook on the first page, actually on page 2, right over here. We are going to talk about normal and not normal aging and compare and contrast those. But before we do that, we have to lay a foundation to talk about 5 functions of the brain that are very relevant to the topic of dementia. And then finally, we will learn 5, I counted, it's really 5.5 new skills that we will learn the second half of the workshop here. What is the first thing that people think of when they hear the word dementia?
Confusion.
Memory loss, confusion, exactly. Actually, memory loss is only a part of it. The changes in the brain that happen chemically and structurally not only change our ability to remember, but change the way that we think and the way that we behave. And Alzheimer's is the most common form of dementia, certainly, but it's not the only form of dementia. Sorry that the words are a little small here. Alzheimer's is definitely the #1 form of dementia. There are 70 types, and Alzheimer's represents about 70% of those cases. I've heard anywhere from 60 to 80, so I picked 70 because it matched 70. It doesn't matter how many types of dementia are. They're varied characteristics of each, but they all share 4 traits. And those are that at least 2 parts of the brain are dying. The disease cannot be slowed or stopped. It is progressive in a declining direction, and it is ultimately fatal and results in death. 1 out of 5 families today is living with dementia, whether it's the person themselves or someone in the family. In 15 years, by the year 2034, it's expected that instead of 1 to 5, it's going to be 1 in every 2 families is living with dementia. So the work, as you well know, the work that you do here every day is very important, and this is a very important topic for society as a whole at this point.